So let's go ahead and take your roller and then just start rolling the foot out. Get those nooks and crannies in there. Whew. I just am so happy to be breathing. Oops, I'm just going to move the microphone. This will be better sound for you all, I think. Yeah, so I'm just, the fact that I could be outside and take a walk, even if the first day I even wore a mask just to give me a little bit of filtration, but it was great to not have to wear 2 masks to go to the store. So get into those nooks and crannies. Remember, as we do this, we're really allowing ourselves to recalibrate, get that foundation nice and resilient, finding those places that you can just lay in there and stand on it or roll it. Outside of the foot, I think, is a really great place to get to awaken a little bit. There's reasons why you want to awaken the outside of the foot, around the ball of the foot and the arch, of course. And then after we've rolled it out for a bit, remove the roller and just stand and feel and notice, does one side feel different? Can you feel how that affected your leg, your foot? How is it on the floor compared to the other foot? Do you feel anything change in your hips or your back or even your face because you rolled out one foot? There are sheets of fascia, lines of fascia, they call fascial lines and fascial planes that move all the way from the foot all the way up to your head. So rolling the foot out could actually give you a facelift. I just made that up, but I'd like it to be true. Other side. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't it work? If I'm relaxing, I'll have less stress lines. Dig into those places in the feet. Oh yeah. Notice the places that might be more intense on one foot might be different on your second foot. It's just a nice way to explore. So glad you all are here today. Makes me it warms my heart to be in community, to be with each other. So it makes me, I just feel more connected to my peeps, to the people that get me and I get you. I like that. So dig around outside of the foot, right around the heel. You can even do your heel. You can even do the ball of your foot. Find those places. Wake it up. Give it some love. Great. And then release. Take a moment and feel. Trying something new with my mats today, so let's see how that goes. Stand and feel. Just notice how do you feel now in the ground? Does it feel more open, more ready? Do you feel like you have a better, clearer, more communicative relationship with your feet and the floor? And now keep your feet about hips distance apart, or you can bring your feet together if you like. And then bring your right hand to the top of your, like right here, the top of your neck, shoulder area, right above your collarbone. Just let your hand be there for a moment and allow that hand to contact the upper lung lobe. Okay, you don't have to do anything. Don't even think about breathing into it. And in order for the reason why we're not crossing it over, if this is totally uncomfortable, then cross it. But if we do same side, same hand as lung, then you get the information that goes from your cells to your brain instead of your brain directing your cells. So it's more just sensory awareness moving this direction instead of decision making moving that direction, which would be this when you cross the center line. Little anatomy, physiology. And just release and just notice if things feel a little bit different. They may or may not, it doesn't matter. And then take your same hand, my right hand, and place it like right around your breast. So now we're going to contact the middle lung lobe. It can be on the side. If you're not comfortable touching your breast, I suggest get comfortable because it's you. Okay, this is not a bad place to touch. There's tons of blood in here, lymph, it's our femininity. Just allow yourself to really hold yourself and be nourished by your own touch. Don't worry about doing anything right or wrong. Just putting your hand here is powerful enough. It can be anywhere in this area where the middle lung lobe resides. And just let that tension drain out as you just stand. And then release. And then now it's a little bit harder. So you take your hand to the back. Just leave it there for a minute if you can. If this is too uncomfortable, just let it stay there for a second and then release the hand. And then release. And now let's do an experiment. Notice, does one hand feel like it's longer than the other? And now bring your arms up over your head and see, can you see if one hand is taller than the other just by doing that? I think you can see that my right hand goes higher than my left arm now. I'm backing way up so you can see. And I'm not faking it. I'm not just making it happen. And that's just from giving it this side of our lung tissue some awareness. So let's do the other side. Left hand to the shoulder. Right above your upper lung lobe goes right underneath your collarbone. So if you were to stick something right in above your collarbone, you could poke right through to the lung tissue. There's a lot of fascia, a lot of ligaments, so it's protected. Your lung is protected. Take a moment. Let that tension melt down, release. Then take your left hand to your left breast or underneath your armpit. It doesn't seem like we're doing much like exercise right now, but what we're doing is we're exercising our cellular awareness. We're waking up places in ourselves that will help us breathe and heal. Not that you need healing right now, but I mean, maybe you do. And release. And then the left hand goes to the back here, kind of your right below on the bottom of the ribs there. And then release. And just notice, does anything feel different in your body, your back, your arms? Inhale your arms up. Exhale, soften and sink to chair pose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, clasp the hands behind you, open the collarbones. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend the legs, cascade forward. Release the arms down. Inhale, up to chair. Exhale, soften shoulders, sink hips. Inhale, back up. And then exhale, float the arms down. Feel that energy just drain out. Inhale, float arms up. Exhale, soften, sink to chair. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release the arms back behind you. Inhale, open your collarbones. Exhale, bend the legs, cascade forward. Release your arms down. Inhale, come up to chair. Exhale, soften shoulders, sink hips. Inhale all the way up and float the arms down. Go ahead and take your right arm over your head. Clasp your right wrist with your left. I like to use my thumb and my middle finger, so it's a little bracelet. And then inhale, take your body over to your left, breathing into your lower lung lobe. So now I'm actually directing the breath into that lower lung lobe. You don't have to know exactly where your lower lung lobe is. Your lower lung lobe knows where it is. But just direct the breath down into the bottom of your ribs on your right side. Opening up that space in the back, especially the lower back by your back ribs. The lower lung is actually covers your all the way from your back, lower ribs, all the way up to your shoulder blade. So it's really a lot in the back. And inhale up. And exhale, float the arms down. One more arm up. Now take your right arm over your left, bend the elbows. And then if you can get your palms together, great. If not, just bend the elbows and stretch there. Inhale. And then exhale, just bend the head down. Bring the elbows in towards the body. And then allow your head and body to go over to the left a little bit as you breathe into your right middle lung lobe. So right around underneath your armpit, underneath your breast. Feel that sense of space in there. Bring yourself back to the center and inhale up. And then release the arms down. Take a moment. Feel that space, possibly back around where your bra strap might be. And then take your right arm forward, palm up, slide your elbow back behind you. Take your left hand, slide it behind and hold your arm if you can. If not, just stabilize it. So just stabilizing. And now just direct your breath into this collarbone region. So you breathe into your upper lung lobe. It's not going to be big. And release. And just notice if you have any difference in your sides of your body. Does one side feel brighter, more alive? Does one side feel like, I want now, it's my turn? So arms over the head, clasp your left wrist with your right bracelet. Take the body over to the right, breathing into your left lower lung lobe. Remember, the lower lung lobe is lowest, but it's also mostly in the back. The lungs aren't like one on top of each other like a sandwich. They more feather. So if that image helps you, if it confuses you, ignore it. Really allow yourself to experience the breath moving into the lower ribs, up the back, all the way up to where your shoulder blade is in the back. And then inhale up, float the arms down, take a moment. Whew. Yeah, breathing easier already. Arms out to the side, palms up, left arm over, bend the elbows, and then see if you can clap. Inhale up, and then exhale, just drop your elbows into the chest, the head down. Breathing into your breast, under your armpit region, that middle back area. You can take your head over to the right a little bit, get some more space in that middle left lung lobe. Right around the region where your bra strap comes, your bra comes all the way around there. If you're wearing one or if you've worn one before. Regardless, I think you probably know where that is. Bring yourself back around to the front. Inhale, bring it up. And then release. Take a moment and feel. Left arm up, palm to the ceiling. Slide your left elbow back. Slide the right hand behind you. Stabilize above, or if you can't do that, just hold your wrist down a little bit just to stabilize your shoulder so you can direct the breath into your collarbone, right around underneath your collarbone, where your left upper lung lobe lives. Good, a couple more breaths here. You don't have to do much work. It's doing it for you. And release and just notice. Hopefully that feels more spacious and more breathy. My mat's creeping a bit, so this is an experiment using 2 mats. So we'll see how it goes. Take the legs wide, rotate your right foot out, left foot in, L's in the hip creases. Allow this to be spacious on top as we do our sliding glides. Inhale, exhale, bend that front leg. Feel that connection all the way down into the feet. Inhale, up, and then exhale, slide it over and bring it back up. So feel that breath. I know we've been inhaling here, inhale. We've reversed the pattern that we used to do for years, just for pelvic floor. So if you want to play with that, inhale on the way down, opening the pelvic floor, and then exhale, bring it up, and then inhale, open that pelvic floor, exhale, bring the pelvic floor back up. Or if that's too much, if it's too complicated, do what feels right for you. Just time the breath with the body so you feel yourself breathing easy. So I'm not laboring my breath. I'm not struggling or gasping for breath. I'm allowing that breath to be lubricating, to be floaty, to be easy, to actually invite more ease and flow in my body and my mind. Good, come on up, walk the feet together, stand, notice. Do you feel more spacious on one side? More radiant perhaps? Take the legs wide again. Rotate your left foot out, right foot in. Inhale. Exhale and inhale, bring that leg down, and exhale, pelvic floor lifts. Inhale, over, and exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, slide over, easy with the breath. Let your body reflect the ease of your breath. Let the breath reflect the ease of your body. So if I see you, and some of you I see and some of you I don't see so much. If I see you, I would ideally be able to say, oh, they're breathing very easy because of the way the body's moving. If I could hear you, I would be able to say they're moving very smoothly because of the way the breath sounds. Can I get my body and my breath on the same page of ease and flow? Make this the last round. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale over, all the way down to your feet. Exhale up, walk the feet together. Take a moment and feel. More spacious, more vibrant, more radiant perhaps. Let's go take the legs wideish again. Rotate your right foot out, left foot in. Bend that front leg into warrior 2 legs. Slide your right arm. So I'm going to feel my right arm bones on my leg. Left hand down, drop it down. I'm going to feel all my left lung tissue releasing forward. And then inhale, fill that lung tissue with vibrancy. And then exhale, just empty it of all carbon, all particulate, and then inhale, fill with light, with love, unconditional love, with healing, with ease and flow. Exhale all that heaviness, that dust, and inhale, feel the vibrancy, the hydration. Again, release it down. Exhale, drain, and then inhale, replenish with nourishment. Let that breath nourish you. Again, exhale, release it down. Inhale up, stay there. Take your arms straight up if it's okay with you, palm facing me, and then turn your palm away. Bend the elbow, slide it down the back. Relax your neck if it feels good to you. Breathe deep into your pelvic floor, all the way to the feet. Find that sense of space. And now, if you can, some of you may or may not be able to do this, take your right arm out. So I'm laying my head on, well, not actually laying it down, but my arms coming up to my face. And then inhale, feel that breath, bring my body up. Exhale, release my arms down, walk the feet, stand. Take a moment, close eyes, and feel. Get us going, legs wide, rotate, bend the left leg, slide my left arm out. I'll fix my phone in a moment. Release, drop that arm down, feel that breath. Oh, letting all that stickiness, especially in that back lower lung lobe. And then inhale, fill with nourishment, vibrancy, fresh air, release down. And then inhale, bring it on up. And exhale, empty, particulate, clear the lungs. And then inhale, bring it up. I would say, given what we know about COVID and how it has a tendency to gravitate towards the lungs, one of the things that I've learned, and I could be wrong here, that they're finding is that the lower lung lobes, it starts kind of there. Maybe I'm wrong. So let's give some attention to that lower lung lobe. It's really big in the back. Stay there. So that lower back rib, that lung lobe, all the way up to your shoulder blade. Take your arm up, palm facing me, boop, boop, and then flip it to the other side. Bend the elbow, slide it down, relax your neck. Breathe all the way into the pelvic floor, down into the feet. For that sense of space. Easy breathing. And since you've got your arm in your back, perhaps, you can feel the breath moving into your back hand a bit. So give that lower lung lobe, the place in the back, some attention. Keep breath in your back body. Keep breath in that big lung lobe back there. And now if you can, reach your left hand out, and then inhale, bring yourself up. Relax the arms down, stand, close eyes, and just notice you feel more radiant, more vibrant, or something else, but at least is the breath more easy? Is it freer? So let's take the legs wide again. You may want to block. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend your right leg as the left hand comes to the block, and allow your lungs, I'm going to feel my left lungs to rotate down and my right lungs to rotate up. And then inhale, come up, and exhale, rotate it the other direction. So I'm actually feeling it from my lungs. Inhale, come up. In fact, let's just do it from the lungs. So go ahead and place your hands on your ribs, on your side bodies. Inhale, and exhale, actually rotate your rib cage. So find the ribs gently from the lung tissue moving. Inhale up. And as if you were holding your spongy, delicate lungs, let them roll and rotate. So I'm just rotating my body, holding my lungs in my hands, saying, thank you, lungs, you rock. You rock, but you don't have rocks in you. And now stay to the right. Allow your left hand to go to your block. You can keep your right hand on your ribs there to breathe into, to find the lung tissue there. So my right leg is bent. My left leg is straight. I'm feeling my left inner thigh. You might be feeling something different. And then if you want to take your right arm up, go right ahead and see if it gives you a little bit more freedom to roll the lungs a little bit more. Maybe it does and maybe it doesn't. And from there, inhale, bring your body up, face the side, and then exhale, bring your self back around. Walk the feet together and stand. Just notice, is there more breath? Breath of life, space, vibrancy. Take the legs wide-ish again. Hold your lungs. Take a few breaths into the lungs. Inhale. And then exhale, bend your left leg. Inhale up. And then exhale, bend the right. So we'll take a couple of wind wheels this direction just to find, maybe one moves easier than the other now because we did one side. One more time. And then this time as we go and bend the left leg. We're going to stay on that side. Release your right hand to the block. You keep your left hand on your left lungs. Anywhere there that feels good to you. You might want to explore your right, whatever you want to do. And then maybe the left arm goes up. Feel that sense of space. Do I have more freedom here? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. And then inhale, come on up. And exhale, back, walk the feet together. Stand, take a moment, close eyes and feel. Where do you feel more spacious? Great. Okay, let's come to the floor, all fours. So curl your, put my hair up here a bit. Curl your right toe underneath. Right toe curled underneath. Inhale up. Exhale, slide the hips back. Feel all the lung tissue move back down towards your hips. And then inhale. Exhale. Feel my lower lungs, middle lungs, upper lungs. Inhale. Upper lungs, middle lungs, lower lungs. Exhale, back. Inhale up, stretching out my right foot. And one more time, slide back there, stay. I'm stretching out the bottom of my right foot. Inhale, lengthen your left arm off the floor if you can. Allow the lung tissue in your ribs to support your torso. Exhale, release your left arm down. Inhale, bring your right arm up. See how that's different? Keep breathing here, both in and ex, and then release the right arm down. Inhale up. Uncurl the toe, tap it out, and then shake it out. Really shake, shake, shake. Anything that's jiggly, jiggle it more. Celebrate the jiggle. That fluid movement. So stuff's not clumpy and glumpy in there. Curl your left toe underneath. Inhale up. Exhale, slide back. Inhale, back up. Exhale, slide it back. Inhale up. Exhale, slide back. Inhale up. This time we'll stay, stretching out your left foot. Feel that lung tissue in your back body. When you're ready, inhale, lift your right arm off the floor if you can. Finding more space in your ribs and your lungs, lower the hand down. And then the left arm comes up, breathing in and out. Stay there for a couple breaths. Lower your left hand down. Inhale up, tap that left toe out, shake it out. Find even more places that you've got freedom now. Inhale up, curl both toes under, slide back, stretching out both feet. Inhale up, exhale, slide both. One more time, inhale, exhale, slide both. Stay here, breathe. Slightly round, just barely round your upper back, putting space between your spine bones, asking for more space if it's available. If not, then you're perfect where you are. Inhale, relax that ask, bring it back up. Tap the toes out. Now slide your right foot back behind you. Place the right foot onto the floor. Inhale, right arm up into half plank. Inhale, right arm over. Again, feeling that space in your lungs. Exhale, turn the palm. Hand comes to the side body. Turn the palm away, bring an arm up over, inhale. And then turn your palm down as you come down. Inhale, turn palm up as your arm moves up. Exhale, turn the palm down as the arm comes down. One more time, arm over the head. And now if you want to lift that leg, if you can, great. If not, just stay in the plank. Breathe here. Find how can I find more length between my right foot and my right hand. And then if I can, if my leg's in the air, can I put my right hand down and then come to tabletop here, but my right leg's extended. Lower my hips so they're squared off. So if you didn't have your leg up, now's the time to lift that leg, and then lift your left arm off the floor, feeling it diagonal from your right heel all the way to your left fingertips. Holding it as steady as you possibly can. How are the lungs and the breath in the lungs supporting or helping support you in this pose? Can you feel a buoyancy here if you take your attention to your lung tissue? And release your arm, release your leg. Take a moment and rest in child's pose. Allow that breath to move into your lower back or wherever else it's going to go. And inhale, come back up to force. Slide your left leg back behind you. Left foot flat on the floor. Left arm up as you spin the body up. Whatever you need to do with your supporting leg to make it stable for you. Focusing on that lung tissue. Inhale, arm over the head. Turn the palm down as the arm comes down to the side body. Palm up, arm over the head. Exhale, palm down. Feel your side body. Inhale up. Go to a different tempo if you want to go slower or faster. This is the tempo that works for my body today. But you can go whatever tempo works for you, which is the beauty, one of the beauties of this format. Now keep your arm over your head. Stay there. For some of you, you're just going to stay right here. Others of you may lift that leg. Feel that space between my left hand and my left heel. That left pelvic half. We haven't talked about pelvic halves today, but we'll get back there. We're just moving our attention up to the lung tissue today for a easy breezy, breathing easy class. Left hand to the floor. Can adjust, so square the hips off. Left leg up now. So if your leg wasn't up, now's the time to put it up if you can. And then right arm up if you feel stable. And feel your connection between your right fingertips and your left heel. Can I breathe into my lower lung lobes, and how does that help support or inform this pose? Or does it? Can I find a sense of buoyancy? Or if I don't find that, what am I finding? Release your arm, release your leg. Slide back into child's pose. Come back up to force. I'm going to face you now for a minute. Take your right arm out to the side. Thread the needle. So slide that arm underneath. You can rest your head on the floor. Hand can go toward, like right around your face. And if you want more stretch or action, press your left hand into the ground and sort of roll yourself up a bit, only to the place where it feels good and luscious. Again, I like to get that spot. For me, I have a sticky spot like right around where my bra strap would be. So I like to breathe into that area as much as possible. Just allow yourself to breathe in here. All the way into your pelvic floor. Allow your feet to be part of it, so make sure that the tops of your ankles or your toes are moving into the ground. They're not poking up. So you're not putting all your weight on your knees. And then inhale, come on up with the arm if you want to do a little flourish, and bring it back down. That flourish is just decorative and hopefully fun. So sometimes a little just flourishes are nice. Inhale, arm up. Left arm up, slide it, thread it through. Lay your hand on the floor if you can. Left hand by the face, about 6 to 12 inches. Press into that's my right hand, I'm sorry. My right hand, my left hand is the one that's threaded. Breathing in now, opening up my left side body, my lower back, around my bra strap area, wherever you go, I'd like a little bit more easy breathing in there. Give yourself some space to explore. Just the right amount. It doesn't have to be intense. It doesn't have to be hard. Just make it juicy and luscious. Getting all the way into your pelvic floor, making sure your feet are taking some of it so your knees aren't doing all of the work. And then inhale, come on up. A little flourish with the arm if you want to. Hands down. Let's come on up and lay on our backs, please. Hug knees into the chest. Breathe into your belly. Feel that space in your back body. Place your left foot on the floor. Hug the right knee into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, curl your head up. And then inhale, lengthen back down. As you exhale, just curl up. And as you inhale, feel that spongy cushion of my lungs supporting my back. Exhale, bring it on up. And then inhale back down. One more, let's make 4. Exhale, bring it on up. Inhale down. Take your right leg, cross it over as if you're crossing your legs, because, you're crossing your legs. And then you can keep your left foot on the floor if you want to, or bring your legs up, depends on what you want to do. But for now, I'm going to demonstrate with my left foot on the floor. Just drop my right knee over to the left and back up, and then drop my right knee over to the right and back up. It doesn't have to go all the way to the floor. Right now, my left foot is totally on the floor the whole time. So everyone just try it that way. Then we'll change it around. Just gentle windshield wiping back and forth. And as you drop the knees from side to side, can I find that lower lung lobe releasing, putting more space between my lower and middle lung lobes. So I'm giving myself more breathing room in there. And now, whether you want it crossed, my knees to the left, or maybe you prefer to keep your knees to the right, pick which direction you want to stay and take a couple breaths in. They'll do different things, and they're both great. So today, which is the one for you? Tomorrow, you can do the same one or a different one. And bring the legs back to center. With the legs crossed, bring everything in, hug it in with the crossed legs, and then release. Take a moment either in constructive rest by bringing your feet about mat's width, knees dropped together, or maybe a mini Savasana. Good. Right foot flat on the floor, left knee hugged in. Inhale. Exhale, curl it on up, face to your knee. And then inhale, fill the back lung. So it's cushioning you on the way down. Exhale, bring it on up. Inhale back. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Let's do one more, I think. This might be 5, it might be 4. I lost count. I'm okay with that. Cross your left leg over, so you're crossing your legs. And then let the legs drop over to the right and back up. My right foot's on the floor the whole time. And to the left and back up. So play on your breath. Exhale as you twist. Inhale back up. Or maybe you go independently of the breath and just sort of go at your own pace. But let it be joyous and fun. Let it feel delicious and luxurious. What is it for you? Something more playful, something more focused. What's going to nourish you right now? We all had different days. So finding the secret sauce for you right now is part of the practice of yoga, is to know yourself and to know what is going to be that secret sauce that's going to really nourish me. What am I hungry for? And then after you've played around there, exploring both sides, pick a side, any side. And keep the legs to that side, whether it's the open twist or the closed twist. Technical terms, you don't need to know what they are. If you know what they are, great. Not great. And then just feel that breath be a nourishing, healing breath, an easy breath. Shouldn't be feeling any strain in any of your joints, your knee joints, ankle joints, hip joints, shoulder joints. Should feel supported here, not strained or taxed. Nice. A couple more breaths here. Just let yourself be in love with what you chose. And if you don't like it, you can change it. No judgment. And inhale, bring it back up to the center. Bring the knees in, hug. And then release. Either feet mats width apart, knees knocked together for constructive rest. Or a mini Savasana, or something else. Cross your right ankle over your left leg, bring it in for through the hole pose. For some, this might be too intense. So you got your trusty block here. Put your foot on it. Or you've got a wall nearby. If you have a wall nearby, get your bum up to the wall. Go there. Or your bum doesn't have to go to the wall because that might be too intense. The wall or a chair or a couch. And there you are. Any version that allow yourself to breathe easy into those hips, into those lower lung lobes. Couple more breaths here. And then release. And the second side. So left ankle crosses over the right. Bring it in. Remember, you got your block support, chair, wall, whatever you got nearby, or just yourself. You might want to think of inhaling 4 counts, exhaling 4 counts, or whatever number works for you if you like to count the breath. I personally do. Some people it annoys, but I grew up on counting my breath since I was quite young, so it's part of me. Or maybe you have an affirmation or a mantra or some nourishing statement you'd like to tell yourself right now on your inhale, and that same nourishing statement on your exhale. Like, I love myself no matter what on inhale. I love myself no matter what on exhale, for example. Could use that one. And release. Take a moment. And get ready for Savasana. So if you need cushion underneath your legs or your head, give it to yourself. Now today for Shavasana, let's start a little bit differently. So take your time. You're all good. Perfect. Starting with that idea of breath. Allow ourselves to really emphasize the exhale. So inhale into your feet and legs, and then as you exhale, just squeeze out all the breath and tighten up all those muscles. I know you've done this at some point in your life. Tighten up all those leg muscles as you exhale, 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 and then inhale, relax everything. Flood it with breath. Nice. Let's do it again with arms. So inhale and then exhale, squeezing your hands, squeezing your arms, tensing, tensing, tensing. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Even more, squeeze out all that old air, those old thoughts, those old constructs, and then inhale. New way of being. Nice. And now the whole body. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze it all, tense it all up. Keep exhaling, compress, compress, condense, condense. Exhale, exhale it all. Make even your face, even your toes, even your hands. And then inhale, release. Nice. And now just allow yourself to feel that breath flow in and out. And your feet breathe. Your calves. Your knees. Breath in your thighs. In your hips and buttocks. In your belly. Around your diaphragm and your lower lungs, your middle lungs, your upper lungs. Breath in your heart. Out to the shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists and hands. Breath in the back of your neck, the sides of your neck, your throat, your jaw, your tongue, your teeth, your lips, inside of your ears, behind your eyes, in your brain. Now relax the face as you just bring your awareness to following the breath inside both nostrils, coming to meet at the third eye, and exhale from the third eye out both nostrils. Just trace that breath up from two nostrils meeting at your forehead, and then exhale from your forehead out both nostrils. When in doubt, do less. And remember, in this totally, completely receptive state, you have been receiving all you need, want, and desire without having to think about it. When you're ready, take a deep breath in and release. You can gently wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit to find the edges of your brand new, spacious physical body. Slowly roll your head from side to side to side, just feeling your brain soft and balanced. And when you're ready, you can stretch out like you're waking up from a delicious nap and eventually roll onto one of your sides into a loose fetal position. Taking as much time as you like, gently push yourself up into a comfortable position for an extremely short but amazing closing. Just take a moment when you get seated to find the breath that's right for you. Not too fast, not too slow. Just the right amount of air at just the right tempo. And you'll know it's right for you when you start to feel a sense of relief or release moving through your body. Reconnect with the part of you that remembers that no matter how hard it looks, I don't have to make it hard. I can invite ease and flow. into even the most challenging situation. And ask myself, is there a way I can do just a little bit less and breathe just a little bit more? What could I do for myself right here, right now, so I can breathe a little easier? And when you're ready, take a deep breath in. Exhale, release chin to chest. Let's feel the practices. You can rub your palms together. Place them over your face, your head, stroke your throat. It's nice for your nervous system to do that. Rub them again. Place them over your heart for heartfelt prayers or matters of the heart. One more rub, belly, legs, anything else. Give yourself a hug. This is me hugging you, you hugging me. Thank you so much for joining me. It's truly my honor and my privilege to share this time on the planet, these teachings, and just to share space with each other. Namaste.